maybe I spent 50 bucks. Shower after I read it. I read this in high school and I remembered hating it. After putting it in my cart and it going out of stock. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I should not have bought all these books, but I put in an order for 5 books and it was like $29, which is a good deal. And then I didn't realize after I put that order in, I went up a level on thrift books to the next, because they will give you like certain levels based on how much you purchase books and things. And you get points for every book that you buy. And I actually, I ended up going up to Literati. I don't know how you say that. So after that purchase, I ended up going up to the status. I got enough points for a free book. But because they were charging shipping, if you just got the one book, I did get a second book, which is the reason I got these 2 also. So I originally just ordered the 5 for 30 bucks and I spent another $7 on 2 more books because one was free, one cost me money, and it was a good deal. I did end up getting an additional free book reward after that, but you can't apply. Actually, I think I got them at the same time, but you can't apply 2 to the same cart. So you have to get them on separate purchases. So I did order 2 more for like 10 bucks. I have not gotten those yet, but I was so eager to film this, so I'm just gonna film it. And then I did go to a used bookstore and pick up a couple of books, and then I picked up a couple at Walmart too, for pretty cheap. I think maybe I spent 50 bucks on books, and I have 5. Well, I have 2 more coming, so I'll have 13 books in total. So I'm just gonna go through them and show you what I got. Hopefully find space on here. I may have to move my decoration, which makes me sad, but it is what it is. Okay, so first package. No, should I start with the first order? I'm gonna start with my original order. So I did open these already to make sure I got the books that I actually ordered, and I got, which I was so excited about, Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Now the thing about thrift books, and it's usually because I buy them used, it's very much so, I buy the cheaper ones. I do, I'm not gonna lie. And I've never ever received a book in this condition from thrift books, and it reeks like cigarettes. Like, it was clearly in somebody's living room, and or I don't even know, like, how do you get this to smell like this? It's been there for a long time. So I'm gonna try and figure out how to get the scent out of it. But overall, I'm actually really excited about it because there is a show that I found that I ended up absolutely binging and loving. They made this into a show, Firefly Lane, so I'm really excited to read it. I just may need to wipe it off and light a candle near it and shower after I read it. Note from editing me, I did decide to reorder a new copy, so I'm gonna take that one and just donate it to like a local book place. The smell was so strong and it was making me nauseous when I was like filming this and holding it. It was so close. So I just decided I'm just gonna dump that somewhere. I'll probably donate it. If someone wants to take it, they can. At least in person, they can see the condition before they choose to buy it. It's nothing on thrift books. I buy the cheaper copies. I don't know how well they sort through everything. I don't know if they realize how bad it was. So I just ordered a new copy for like $5 and it should be coming soon. What else is in here? Oh, Practical Magic. I did not know that this was a book, and it's only like 317 pages. I think I can get through it. The font's pretty big for a small book. I don't think it's that long. I love the movie, and they're making a sequel, so I'm hoping that's not bad, because we all know sequels can be bad if you wait too long. Hocus Pocus 2, no offense, but not a good movie. All right. Oh, another Nora Roberts. I actually told my sister I got this and she was excited. She said it was really good. So, see, that's the difference between these books. I've got these in the same, similar enough condition, but this looks brand new, and this one looks like a 80-year-old man smoked cigars next to it for 52 years. I don't normally like books this small, but it's fine. My Carolina Moon book by her is about that same size. I think it's just mass market paperbacks, which is fine. It is what it is. If I find a nicer copy somewhere, then maybe I'll get it. But yeah, this was recommended on so many different platforms. I really need to get this sticker off. Actually, what is his name? Ian? He's got a YouTube channel. You know, I'll just put like his channel thing here. I recently found his channel, and he did like 6 months ago, he did like a asking strangers what their favorite book is, and if they can sell me on it in 60 seconds. And I heard somebody shout this out, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. Someone else recommended that too. And so yeah, so I got that one. I'm really excited about it. I'm not entirely sure what it's about. It's a thriller. So hopefully there's not a ton of romance, because apparently I picked up a lot more romance than I originally thought. Okay, this is the last in this box. This was also recommended all over Booktube, or Book Talk, I think. Beneath a Scarlet Sky. The true story of a forgotten hero, a triumph epic tale of one young man's incredible courage and resilience during one of history's darkest hours. It is set during World War II. It is a pretty chunky book. There's probably 500, and yeah, there's over 500 pages. So this may be like a I read throughout a whole week book, because books this big, I can't sit and read in a whole day or in a couple of days. It is harder for me to get through, so I'm really excited about it. I think I saw this on Haley Pham's channel first, and then I saw it on TikTok in a couple of places, so I'm really excited about this one. All right, so that's all for that package. Oh, I forgot to do. So they send like, I always feel bad because I never use these, but they send like vouchers and stuff when you buy books from them. So I always feel bad, but I never use them. So anyway, after I got that order and I realized I got another free book, or I got a free book, so I purchased, see, every single package, they send you another one of these. A just kind of generic copy of A Tale of Two Cities, so that I could read this one. I do have A Tale of Two Cities, but it is an antique book. So I am not going to be using this to read. I'm just going to be admiring it and smelling it like a weirdo. I love that smell. It is a decent copy too. Like it's a fairly, I don't want to say new copy, but it's not in terrible condition. Also, I think I spent more than the book actually cost, but it's fine. Oh, someone wrote in this. Oh, I don't like that. It's fine. And then along with that order, I did also get All the Light We Cannot See, which I'm very, very much looking forward to reading this, but it was definitely like recommended or by a lot of people on Book Talk. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. And it's in a really good condition. This is the one that I got for free, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was that one. But still, this order was like $7, and it's such a good book. I don't really love these book sleeves because people use it as bookmarks like they did, and now it's all curved, and I don't like that. But once I get the sticker off, it's actually a really nice book sleeve. So I'm excited. So I did stop at a used bookstore kind of close to where I live. I actually forgot that they were there like for a long time. And I was in there for like half an hour just trying to find any of the books that I like, because it is not organized. This is what some of the shelves look like. They're just like stacked up. It's stacked up. It's very unorganized and nothing's labeled, and their fantasy section was very small. But I did pick up A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway. I am trying to read more classic novels, so I thought this would be a good one to add. The font's not too big, and there's only 332 pages. Oh, it just ends. Like, the very last actual page of the book is the last page of the story. That's not usual. I read this in high school and I remembered hating it, so we'll see if I actually end up liking it, because I think I'm gonna do like a whole week of reading classics only. Okay, and the last one that I have here is Jojo Moyes' The Giver Star. I have her book Me Before You already. I have not read it. It is on my TBR. I've seen the movie. The movie's really good too. I've always heard good things. Oh, I didn't even know. It has Reese Witherspoon's book club sticker thing. Yeah, so I've heard really good things about her writing, and it's not a super huge book, so I thought it would be a good option for me. I'm trying to read a couple of like the sentences and a synopsis and go, okay, that does sound kind of interesting. I'm gonna get that book and figure it out from there, because I feel stuck a little bit in the same genre and the same kind of books. Like I said, I love to reread books, but I also love to read new books, and I need to expand my horizon a little bit. So I did pick up this one. The other two that I probably won't get in the mail for a little bit. I got The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I'll put like the cover here so you can see it. I'm really looking forward to that one too. I do have Frankenstein and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and I feel like those two go really well with The Picture of Dorian Gray, which is basically like he forces his aging to go into the portrait of himself, so he doesn't age, he stays young forever. And I don't really know how the story ends. I've seen bits and pieces of it in other movies of him and his story, but I'm not sure how it ends, and I'm really excited to get that one. And I finally, after putting it in my cart and it going out of stock and putting it in my cart and going out of stock, picked up The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This was super highly recommended by, I don't even know, like Haley Pham, Ashlyn, I can't remember her full name, but the guy I mentioned in the last video, Ian, his channel, his wife has a book talk channel, Booktube channel, and she recommended that too. And was it her? I think it was her. Anyway, she is also the author of Firefly Lane, which I got, which I know I love. So I think that this one I'm going to really love. I have a feeling that it's a ton of pages. Like it's gonna be like Beneath the Starlit Sky, where there's like over 500 pages. So I did pick up this one at Walmart. I'm not entirely sure how many pages are in here. Like 3 something. Yeah, like just over 300 pages. Half a ton. A dead man's gold lies hidden beneath a mansion on the Miami Beach waterfront. Ruthless men have tracked it for years. Leading the pack is Hans-Peter Schneider. Driven by unspeakable appetites, he makes a living fleshing out the violent fantasies of other richer men. My sister picked this up in the bin at Walmart and read it, and I was like, that sounds so good. So I picked that one up. And then I picked this one up because the cover sounded interesting. I know you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I do it anyway. I don't know why I turned southern there. A legendary spy and art restorer, Gabriel Allen, has at long last severed ties with Israeli intelligence and settled quietly in Venice. Has a painting that he discovers as the portrait of an unidentified woman attributed to Sir Anthony Van Dyke. It is most certainly a fiendish, clever fake. Anyway, it sounded interesting. When I first picked it up, I just looked at the cover, but then I actually read the synopsis when I got home, and it sounded interesting. So I don't know, I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to read all of these books. My goal reading for this year was a book a month, and I'm definitely ahead of that. I've read 7 or 8 books. No, I've read 6 books. 7. Maybe I'm not way ahead of that. I'm not way ahead of that. I'm on track. If I can get Water for Elephants done, and I get 1 more book in by Monday, today's Saturday, then I will fully be at least 2 months ahead of my actual reading goal. And then I can, I don't know, expand my horizons and start reading more. I'm really excited. I feel like I ebb and flow with books and reading, and I haven't really had a reason to pick up a new book or sit down and read. I haven't given myself the time, and I'm not gonna do that anymore because I love to read. I feel like I doom scroll too much, and I watch the same shows over and over again and the same YouTube channels and everything. And I'm not gonna stop watching those channels or anything, but I really look forward to sitting down and getting to read. Books are great, they're good for your brain. So if you have any book recommendations, or if you picked up anything that you would recommend that isn't here, because I did pick up a few books that I think were kind of on the popular side. I have to figure out how I'm going to get all of these books on my shelf without completely and totally rearranging my mess. I don't want to have to pick up a 3rd shelf at the moment, but if I have to, then I probably will. Later, I'll probably end up stacking them a little bit, but later in the year I'll get another one and expand everything. So I think I'm officially at like 115 books, and I'm pretty sure at least 80% of them are my TBR, but I actually have a new process for my TBR that I'm excited to share. So definitely check out the next video. I need to get the rest of these books added to that list. Anyway, if you like this video, subscribe. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram. You can follow me there too. It's the same handle. And yeah, so I will see you later. Okay, bye.